Oh, nice. I think I just switched this data center today, actually. And I don't even know how it works, like playing with other players and all the guilds and all that, the grouping and stuff. I've just kind of been soloing everything. Okay, so where are we going now? We're doing... Oops. Let me get this way. Cool, yeah. I'm gonna go check out the challenge. Check out those challenge logs when I'm back there. That's a good tip, man. Okay, got those done. Gotta return this. Oh, not that way. It's been a minute since I picked this up. I forgot I had the... Forgot I even had the chocobo. Like walking around everywhere. already seen the Ziz. Good work, adventurers. So were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are culprits? Nothing? Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's rumor been going around. There's some as whispered that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire stand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock, a new one, bring back some of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. Some key items are used in areas rather than single target. First press. Access to list. X. Cool. That's interesting. So do I have 2 main story quests now? There's 2 icons. I haven't had that yet. There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself lest I worsen Medrod's Peronia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Okay, what? So what do I have? Oh, there's 2. I haven't had this yet where it branches and goes 2 main story quests. That's cool. All right, so they're both over there. Oh, down there though. Oh, I gotta go around. Oh, wait. Oh, destination. Like, where is it? Oh shoot. Hold 2 of them. I feel like I have all my abilities loaded on here. I think I was playing on my Steam Deck. Maybe I do. Yeah, like where's this one? I was playing on my Steam Deck and I don't think I uploaded the character traits and then downloaded them onto this. Yep, I was missing that. That's funny because I just showed at the first of the stream, I just showed that tip where you can upload and download your character traits. Let's see. So do I have... I don't have shield lob down here either. Got these. Okay, yeah, I was just missing those couple, and I can't remember where I put them on my hotbar before, but I'll figure that out. Bagson, what do you mean by remember my stance? Oh yeah, Iron Will. So yeah, tell me about that. When I'm doing solo and I don't care if I like draw aggro because I'm not like in a group, I just don't turn it on. Is there a reason to turn it on like when you're soloing and killing mobs? Oh, how do I get up there? Yeah, just have it on by habit. Yeah, my thought on it was just like, I don't really care if I pull mobs when I'm by myself, but it is probably good to get in the habit. I agree. I also, the way I was thinking about it was I didn't want to get in a situation where when I didn't want to pull multiple mobs, I did. And so that's the other reason I was kind of leaving it off. But I don't know. I'm totally a rookie. That's not how it works, okay? So I don't get it. I thought it was just when it was on, you would draw the aggro. That's the whole point of it. Yeah. Increase the enemy you do when you do damage. Oh, so it's not like... To get the, to draw the enmity, or get their enmity or whatever, you actually have to hit them. Nice. Little nuance I didn't realize. So if I like AoE something and I accidentally hit a second one, I would draw them in, but without hitting them, doesn't do anything. Okay, this said to... throw the fire stand stick at the rock. Ragson, thanks for the help. If you want to give me a follow, I'll play Final Fantasy Online every once in a while. I've done like was playing some Stardew Valley. I just play all kinds of stuff. Played Stardew Valley a little bit this week. I did a cool demo of the Replaced game. It's like a 2D pixel art scroller that looks really cool. But thanks for your help. I'd love to stay in touch. Okay, what am I doing here? Gather these. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I want to do my own library of just like Final Fantasy XIV Online tips just for 2026. Just if there's any new players coming in, but super excited for to just find out what gets added to this in the expansions. Because like I said, this is my first time going through it. Anything the old players, Ragson says, best tip is to take any and everything old players say with a grain of salt. They think they're right, but it's old news. Man, I found that in a lot of games. It's kind of like older players are jaded. Like it's like I know better than you because I've been around longer. I actually think there's an awesome aspect of just kind of figuring things out on your own, especially with role-playing games. Because if you think about it, the whole idea behind a role-playing game is somebody had to play through that originally, and you're playing a role, right? So your actual character does not know anything about the world. Like they don't know, oh, I need to go to this city to get this and this city to get that. Like everything's been mapped out for us by older players. But that kind of takes away from the role playing that you're doing, right? A fun way to play a game is like think of yourself as that player and try not to look anything up online as much as you can and just be that person and try to figure things out yourself. I think that's a really cool way to play a game. I mean, sometimes you get stuck and you have to you want to like figure things out quickly, and sometimes I do that, but it is fun to try to just get into character. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Rags, and so if I don't hit that second mob, it doesn't really matter with the enmity. You can be a harsh critic, but I'll not lie to you. Yeah. No, I appreciate the help. All right, so let's get these back. All right, a monstrous Bandomite appeared, and you slew it. That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder, what was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? My fellows and I live one day at a time, using the proceeds of the morning's haul to buy the evening's tankard. It is an unprecedented way of life, but I would not exchange it for aught else. I don't want to talk to him again. Most folks are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name, but what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? All right, hand that over. Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. 'Tis a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire stand stick. Oh well. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banemite. But you and I were malms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Bandomite at the very spot you claim to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap, it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course, there must be more than one of the buggers. Ugh, it's so obvious, but then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Gulp. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown, lest you have forgotten. It was the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. All right. Where are we going? To the west? Yep, over there again. All right, let's do it. Rags and water. See my water bottle? Right. With the green screen, I think it goes transparent. It goes transparent. Drink up. It is big. Oh gosh, I keep going the wrong freaking way. Alright, we're trying to find a maiden's corpse. It might be over here. A mangled corpse. Back and forth between this area and the city, town. There is a lot of that. Back and forth. That's just MMOs though, right? Wait. Oh, in this hut. That's where I've been going the whole Time? Oh, yeah. Yeah, is it Rags and it gets better in the expansion, like the first one? The ones that drive me nuts is when there's people right next to each other and you have to go back and forth between them like 5 times. For some reason, those are even more annoying than the long distance back and forths. It's like, can you guys just stand up and like talk to each other, please? No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any, sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of. This button, engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim, a family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps. Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Miyun. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Wait, where are we going here? Oh. I'm blind. Yeah, maybe I should go, I might just go figure out that challenge log. You know what quest it is, Ragzin? I can look it up. I'm gonna go... Yep, I'm gonna get an airship there.